Welcome to your bar lift upper body. Let's get started. You'll need an assortment of weights for this workout. I'm not going to push as heavy as I normally do because I am teaching, but I do want you to challenge yourself in this workout. If you've been lifting weights for a while and you feel like you're pretty strong with some traditional lifts, then I want you to challenge yourself with your heaviest weight and then make sure you've got some light weights to drop down to. You may surprise yourself with the light weights that you're going to need. Okay, so let's get started with a quick warm up. Make sure you've got a soft surface or a mat. I'm just moving these forward a little bit out of my way. Something soft to take a seat on. No, we're on this mat the entire time. This is upper body and core. We need to start with some breath work. Start to bring your hands to your rib cage and start to breathe. So we've got some core exercises in between each of our upper body sets. And we've got 3 different circuits for upper body that we're going to run through with some single arm work thrown in there. So we will repeat the circuit one time. So we'll repeat the set of 3 circuits one time. So a total of 6 circuits. There's 3 circuits and we're repeating them. Wrapping my brain around that. As you breathe, think about relaxing your belly. Big breath in. Exhale, let go. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. Do that one more time. Option to bring opposite hand to rib cage. Now I want you to bring your hands to your hips. Same breath in. Expand your rib cage all the way around on that inhale. Exhale. This time, pull in across the hips. Zip up, rib cage goes down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull in. Try not to change anything in your spine. I notice my upper back wanting to move. Good. Exhale, pull in. Bring the arms up, bent arms. I want you to bring your elbows towards each other and then bring those elbows back out. So squeeze in, activating the chest, bring it back out. Good. Now start to bring your shoulder blades apart from your spine here. As you reach, almost think about reaching those elbows forward to squeeze in and then release. You can, as the elbows come back out, you can almost think about shoulder blades come back a little bit. So you're allowing the shoulder blades to move. Do that 2 more times. If this doesn't feel good for the shoulders, don't think about much through the shoulder blades. So think about that chest squeeze. Now bring the arms out to the side. Palms face away from you, fingertips pull towards you, circle it forward, forward. Good. 4, 3, 2, now circle it back, switch directions. If the other direction felt better, you can stick with it. That's totally fine. 4, 3, 2, now palms go up, flip the palms up, fingertips come to touch your shoulders, and then reach and extend fingertips towards the floor. This is a nerve glide for the upper body. It feels so good. I love this one. But move nice and slow. Find your pace. Try not to speed this one up. Good. 2 more. Give me 1 more. Now, reach the arms out in front. Wrist circles, pick a direction. Any crunching or popping initially is fine, but if it continues, even if it's painless, just try to find a smooth range of motion. That might mean you slow it down. Now switch directions. Thumbs could be on top, thumbs could be underneath. Good job. Now keep the arms reached out, palms face the floor. You can reach those fingertips long. You're going to pull the shoulder blades towards the spine as you row the arms back and then reach the arms forward. Good. Pull the arms, squeeze shoulder blades to the spine, reach the arms forward. Elbows can be down a little bit more if you need. Squeeze, reach the arms forward 2 more times. Pull it back, squeeze shoulder blades to the spine. And 1 more time, pull it back, head stays in line with the spine, and reach the arms forward. Excellent job. Grab your chest press weights. So we've got chest press on the back, we've got chest press and triceps, and we've got some kneeling moves, and then we've got some sideline moves. Those are our 3 circuits that we're going to run through. We've got core nestled in between. All right, let's see what we can do. Grab your chest press weights. Now, this is very laid back, obviously. So I want you to dial up, scale back, make this work for you. When you get started, you can drop down in weight or you can pick up heavier and just keep going. So you're laying all the way back, bring your elbows out to your side, and then dial your elbows just below the shoulders. So you're not directly in line with your shoulders. Now we're pressing up for 2. Take your time to set up, down for 2. Your option instead of chest press is to do a push-up if you like push-ups better. I have yet to find someone that likes push-ups. Maybe you are that person. It is not me. That person is not me. But push-ups are wonderful. Now, chest press, I want you to think about shoulder blades. It's the same in a push-up, actually. When you're pressing the arms up, you're thinking about shoulder blades reach apart from the spine. As you pull the arms down, shoulder blades hug towards the spine. Now, it doesn't have to be super big. Start to find your pace. Move nice and slow. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Draw the hip bones together. Even though we're on the back, you still want to think about drawing those hip bones together using your core. Good. Keep moving. Now, think about time under tension. Slow it down. Even slower on the way down. Good. We've got 10 more seconds. It's 6, 5, keep your pace. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heavier weights down. Grab some lighter weights. We've got a drop set for chest press. So you know what? I'm gonna try my moderate weights here. So lay all the way back. You could try this with your heavier weights, but be careful with this drop set. So it's a very small range of motion. The elbows come out, they dial right below the shoulders. You're hovering the elbows and you're lifting up an inch, lower down. Press up an inch, lower down. I'm immediately regretting these weights. Woo! Should have grabbed my 5s. Good. Press it up. Try to keep the wrists nice and neutral. Grip the weights nice and tight. Press and lower for 4. For 3, keep it small. 2, 1 from the bottom, 8 pulses up, 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good job. Set those weights down. Now, I want you to grab one weight for single arm chest press. I'm going back to my heavier weight. Weight goes in the right hand. Bring the legs up into tabletop. This is just an option. Feet can stay down. A little bit more core work. One leg could be up. Both legs could be up. Dial that elbow down right below the shoulder. So the weight is in your right hand, heavier weight. Back to your heavier weight. You're pressing up and up and down and down. No drop set when we do single side. Control. Try not to move through your legs. Oh my goodness. And you're also, as you're lifting single arm, you're also trying not to lift the opposite arm, the non-working arm. Try to keep that shoulder down on the mat. Good. We've got 10 more seconds. It's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Triceps. We've got triceps extensions or skull crushers. So I'm starting with my moderate weights. I might be dropping down for these. To be honest, we will see. We're going to lay all the way back. Now, you're tucking your arms into your side. Pull the core in. Reach the arms all the way up. Shoulder blades are slightly drawn towards the spine. They're going to stay there. They're not going to move in tricep moves where we focus on the tricep. So you're just bending at the elbows, bringing the forearms down and down, and then you're pressing back up. So the upper arms stay still. Jump in when you're ready. And you're just moving through the forearms. Good. I taught class in person this morning, so I am feeling it immediately, but we've got this. I want you to think about keeping your head in line with your spine. You keep moving. I'm dropping down to a lighter weight. You still have your double arm move. Now it's full range. I want you to slow down before you're ready. What that means is time under tension, and you're also decreasing momentum when you do that. So you're really slowing it down, nice and controlled. Upper arms stay still, wrists are neutral. Excellent job. Good. We're almost to our last 10 seconds. Keep that control. We've got 10, 9, 8. Keep your pace. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your drop set weights. I'm going to try it with these. I might be, you know what? I'm going to drop down to my lightest weight. I'm feeling it today. I want you to challenge yourself though. Pick whichever weights you think you can tolerate, and if you need to drop down even more, you totally can. Reach the arms up, bend the arms in half, and you're pressing up an inch, lower down. Oh my goodness. Press it up, lower down. Keep your wrists nice and neutral. Grip the weights nice and tight. Press up, lower down. Keep the core strong. Press it up. Press it up. 4 more. 4, wherever you're at. 3, 2, 1. 8 pulses up from the bottom, up 8, up 7. Keep the wrist neutral. It's 4, 3, 2, lower it down on 1. Oh my goodness. Set those weights aside. Now grab one weight in your right hand, keeping the feet down for this one. Tuck that right arm in, send that arm up. Bend the arm in half so the opposite hand can come across to grab that upper arm to keep it still. Good, and we're pressing up and up, full range, down and down. Right back into the triceps, weight is in the right hand. Good, nice and controlled. Press and lift, shorter set, lower and lower. When we have the single arm, it's 10, 9, 8. Keep your pace. Go 4, 3, 2, right into our core move on 1. So bring the weight down. I want you to bring your hands by your side. Take a big breath in. Exhale, draw the hip bones together. Your modification for this is to just alternate, barely lifting the feet up off the mat. Or you can even extend one leg out, pull it in, and pick the other leg out and pull it in. That is your modification. Please take it if you need to. If you can, you're lifting the legs up into tabletop and you're alternating leg lowers. Start with the right leg. So it's down and down, control, press up and up. Left leg, down and down. Try not to move your rib cage. Try not to let your belly lift. Down and down. Press it up and up. Good. Down and down. Press and lift. Excellent job. So you're not moving through your spine. You're not rocking side to side. You're not letting your belly lift. And you're also not letting that rib cage move. There's a lot of things you don't want to do. The main thing to think about is drawing the hip bones together and keeping a neutral spine, but not letting the spine move. Good. Maybe you can extend the leg out a little bit farther. It's almost like you're trying to touch a quarter at the very end of your mat. Good. Give me one more each side, starting with that right leg. Good. Last one. Press it up and up. Pull the knees in towards your chest. Excellent job. You're coming up to a kneeling position. We have a double arm row. I want you to grab your heavier weights. My weights are all discombobulated right now, but that is okay. Come to a kneeling position. Double arm rows to a single arm row. Pretty simple. And then we're working the triceps. Kneeling. These are our kneeling moves. This is our second circuit, okay? We're trucking right along. Knees go underneath the hips. Hinge it over just a little bit. Bring the arms out in front. Palms could be up. Palms could be in. Either way, you're rowing the arms back for 2. Jump in when you're ready. Reach it forward for 2. Row it. Back and squeeze. Forward and forward. Good. Keep the core nice and tight. Back and squeeze. Shoulder blades to the spine at the back. Let the shoulder blades move. Let them reach apart from the spine as you lower the arms down. Squeeze. Pull. Squeeze. Pull. Maybe a slight hold at the top of that range of motion before you lower the arms back down. Palms could be up. Palms could be in. Good. It's 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your pace. 4, 3, 2. Single arm row on 1. Drop your left weight. Keep the weight in your right hand. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Now knees are down. You're going to stay here if you need to. Pull the core in tight. Send your left leg long if you can. The leg toes can stay down, or you can hover that leg. We're rowing the right arm up and squeeze. And down and down. I'm going to turn to the other side so you can see. I'm still with the weight is still in my right hand, but I'm turning so you can see that arm rowing up to the side. Now, it's more about the shoulder blade squeeze It's less about how high you can pull that arm. Nice and controlled. Start to slow it down even more. Good. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Double arm tricep extension. I'm grabbing my 5s. I want you to grab lighter weights here for these if you need to. Tuck the arms into your side and turn back to this way. So double arm move. Send the hips back. Pull the core in tight. Send the arms long. Back for 2. Squeeze. Forward for 2. On the way back, give me that little lift. Up. Pull it in. Squeeze. Bonus work through the biceps at the front of this movement. That's not our focus. I want you to think about the backs of the arms. Row it back. Squeeze. You're also working the lats, the sides of the back. You're working your shoulder blades. Hug the shoulder blades towards the spine. Focus is on the back of the arms. Good. Squeeze and lift. 2 more. Wherever you're at. Give me 1 more. Squeeze and lift. Bring it down. Keep the weight in your right hand. I'm dropping down to my lightest weight. Left hand comes down to the mat. Weight is in the right hand. Option to hinge here. Option to take that left hand down. Weight is in the right hand. Send the arm back, lift up above the hip, and we lift up an inch, lower down. Press up an inch, lower down. Core is tight and down. Press, lift, and lower. 4 and 3. Try not to move through the shoulders. 1, 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Core move. Set the weights aside just for a moment. We're coming into a bird dog position. So bring both hands down. You're going to extend the right arm and then bring the left leg long. Inhale, exhale, lift it up, lower it down. Keep the core nice and tight. We are going to switch sides immediately for this one. We're not waiting for our second circuit to switch sides. Press and lift. Keep the core nice and tight. Now think about, this is total body. Think about the entire body working here, the core, the glutes, the arms, the bottom leg. Keep the head in line with the spine. Start to bring the eyes forward without moving your head. That's going to help, activate, I should say, your back body, your extensor reflex. But we still want to think about engaging through the core. So you're not lifting your head all the way out in front. You're keeping your head in line with your spine. Give me 2 more, wherever you're at. We're going to switch sides. Good. Bring it all the way down. Right hand goes down. Right leg goes back. Left arm reaches long, so it's opposite arm and leg. Just make sure you're switching sides. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to rise. Notice if one side is a little bit more wobbly than the other. Good. Think about length through the spine. So don't just crunch up. Think about reaching opposite arm and leg long to lift. So it's out and up, not just up and down. Out and up, out and down. Good. Give me 2 more. We'll fit in 2 more here. Core stays nice and tight. Good. Bring it down and down. Lay on your left side. Last circuit. And we're going to repeat. Okay? You got that? Lay on your left side. You know what? I'm grabbing my lightest weight. I want you to do what you can. Challenge yourself. Moderate weight, slightly lightweight, whatever assortment you have. Could be no weight at all. Your weight is in the right hand, so you're laying on your left side. It might be the opposite of me. And that's fine. Just make sure you're working your right arm. Bring that right arm up to the sky, to the ceiling. And then notice how far away the hand is from my face. I'm going to bring your knuckles right in front of your nose. And then you're lifting the forearm up and up, not all the way up, down and down. So elbow stays high. You're just moving through the forearm. Your upper arm is going to want to move. Keep the core nice and tight. Hips are stacked. Good. Now, if you can, don't worry about this if it's too distracting, but think about keeping your right shoulder blade a little bit hugged towards your spine, just a little bit. We're thinking about anchoring the shoulder blade when we work triceps, back of the arms. I'm coming all the way up. I'm trying to remind myself not to come all the way up because we want to stay in that work. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Go 4, 3, 2. Find that midway point on 1. Up an inch, down. Press up, lower, down. Press up an inch, lower, down. Good. Lift. Lift. 2 more. Up. Lift. 8 pulses up from the bottom. Up 8. Up 7. Yes, you can. Go 4, 3, 2. Send the arm all the way out in front on 1, and you're lifting up an inch, lower, down with the palm facing the floor. Lower, down. Lift an inch and lower. Drop down even more if you need. Maybe just body weight, maybe without a weight. You could make a fist. Try not to collapse into that bottom arm. It's 2. It's 1. 8 pulses up. Up 8. Up 7. Yes, you can. Go 4. Core is tight. 2. Hold it up on 1. Bring your thumb to the floor, pinky to the ceiling. We lift up an inch, lower, down. Woo! What are we doing? Burn it out. Lift and lower. Squeeze and lift. Back shoulder. Press it up, lower it down. It's 3 and 2. Don't collapse in that bottom arm. 1 at the bottom. 8 pulses up. 8, up 7, up 6, up 5, 4, 3, 2. Chest press on 1. Bring it down. We repeat. Okay, last circuit. We have no drop sets for chest press, for triceps. So we're going from our double arm to our single arm. Double arm, single arm. I was showing you with the right arm right there. It's actually going to be your left arm this time, right? We're switching sides. Okay. Grab your chest press weights. I'm trying to do a little bit of organization here, okay? There's just a lot of chaos right now with these weights. Lay all the way back. Bring those elbows out to the side. Dial them down below the shoulders. Squeeze the weights nice and tight, almost like you're puffing the chest up here, squeezing the shoulder blades towards the mat, and then you press up and up. Allow the shoulder blades to come apart. And down and down. You guys good? You good? All right. Can you check on your brother? Thank you. Are you nice and controlled? Slow down before you're ready to slow down. Why? Because you want to minimize momentum and you want to create, again, that time under tension. So this could be very slow. My kids were watching Zootopia a little bit, so I was thinking about the sloth in that movie, and that's what we're mimicking right now. Move super slow. Nice and controlled. Good. Squeeze the weights. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. It's 4, 3, 2. Finish it out on 1. Drop 1 weight down. Go into single arm chest press. I'm dropping down to a lighter weight. You do not need to if you can keep going. Single arm chest press. Weight goes in the left hand. Whoops, I caught myself. Weight goes in the left hand this time. Hover those legs if it's available, and we press up and up and down and down. We hover the legs in a single arm chest press to get a little bit more core work. It's totally optional. You do not have to do that. Nice and controlled. You are doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you for pressing play. That is the hardest part, I promise you. That is the hardest part. We can so easily talk ourselves out of a workout. Once you're in it, you're in it. You got this. Scale it back, dial it up, do what you can. Keep breathing, keep moving. Relax your face. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your skull crusher weights. I started with 10s last time. I'm not doing that. I'm going lighter. Double arm. So grab a weight in each hand. Tuck those elbows in. Keep the feet down right here when we work the triceps. Lift the arms up and you're moving. Down for 2. Press up for 2. Do what you can. Arms are tired, okay? Second, what am I trying to say? We're on our first circuit of our second set of circuits, right? Because we've got 3. So words are hard right now. Make this work for you is what I was trying to say. second time around. And make any weight adjustments that you need. There's no shame in dropping down. I promise you that. I'm trying to encourage people in my in-person bar lift classes especially that they do not have to copy me. They do not have to copy their neighbor. I am walking and talking most of the time. I want them to do what works for them. Some of them pick up heavier. Some of them pick up lighter. Some are doing no weight at all. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, right into our single arm. Drop your right weight. Keep the weight in your left hand. Reach your right hand across to grab the left upper arm. And you're bringing the arm down and down, full range, press up and up. Can you go ask her for help, sweetie? Okay, I'll be right there in just a minute, all right? Keep the upper arm nice and still. I just noticed mine is creeping forward, so it's the opposite hand can be there to help prevent that arm from moving. But it's also a mental thing because it feels like we're stabilizing that elbow. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double arm rows. But nope, don't do those yet. Stay on your back. We've got our core work. All right, remember your options. You can lift one foot up from the floor, lift the other foot up, or extend one leg out, touch the heel down, send the other leg out, touch the heel down. Trying not to move or to rock and sway through the body. If you can, big breath in. Exhale, lift the legs up into tabletop. Reach the right leg out, down and down. Press up and up. On this second set, this is our second time doing this, so I'm going to give you another option if you're more advanced and you want more of a challenge. This is plenty, to be honest. You do not have to progress it from here because it's not about feeling the burn in this core work. This is deep core. It's about getting that engagement, pulling those hip bones together. But if you want an extra challenge for our last few seconds, lift the head and the shoulders up, reach the arms long by your side. Good. 10, 9, keep your pace. Good. We'll do one more each leg. Down and down. Press up and up, going a little bit over time. Down and down. Press and lift. And bring it down. Pull those knees in. Take your time to set up for double arm rows. You come to kneeling. You are almost done. You are knocking this out of the park. Doing such a good job. Grab your weights for double arm rows. Take a kneeling position. You could be standing for this if you need to. Hinge over like someone has karate chopped you right at the hips. Pull the core in, send the tailbone back behind. Reach the arms out. Pull, we row, back and squeeze, forward and forward. I know this workout feels long because it's technically 6 circuits. If you need to go, you can always stop after this circuit is done because you've worked the back and the triceps. You've worked the chest and the triceps. The last circuit is the side lying one. If you need to go right now, you can always skip that. But it is pretty short. Good. Think about finding your pace. Slow it down. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one weight in your left hand. We're rowing that arm. I'm grabbing a slightly lighter weight. Bring the right hand down. Right leg goes back, or that knee can stay underneath the hip. The leg can hover. Toes can stay down. We're going to row the left arm up and squeeze. Bring it down and down. Press up and squeeze. Bring it down. Good. Nice and strong. Nice and controlled. Press and lift. A lot of core work here, especially if you're lifting that leg up. Lower and lower. Keep moving. Find your pace. We just went on a long walk and I'm feeling my allergies flaring up a little bit. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Double arm triceps. Hinge it over. Tuck the arms in. And we send it back and squeeze. Forward and forward. Press it back and lift. Forward and forward. Keep the head in line with the spine. You are almost done. Okay? You got this. Squeeze it back, lift. This is a lot of mind-body connection, a lot of core work in all of these positions, especially when we're hinged over here, sending the hips back. I want you to pull that core in. Don't let it go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the weight in your left hand. I'm going to a lighter weight. Tuck that left arm into your side. Press the arm long. You lift up an inch, lower down. Press up an inch, lower down. Option to bring that right hand down to the mat, tabletop. Press. Or quadruped, we're just missing an arm. Press it up. Press it up above the hip. 4, 3, 2, hold it up at the top, press up for 8, up 7, up 6, up 5, 4, 3, 2, different core work on 1, just double leg core work. Here, set the weight down. Now, your option is to just stay here, hands and knees, take a big breath in, and exhale, pull in, pull the hip bones together. Maybe a tiny tuck of the tailbone when you do that, but it's not required. And I'd almost rather you keep a neutral spine here if you can. If you want the extra challenge, you're taking a big breath in, tuck the toes under, exhale, lift the knees up, pause here for a moment, let all the air go. And then inhale to lower. Big breath in, exhale to rise. You're finding your pace. The key is to let all the air go at the top if you're lifting. Now, same thing if you're not lifting the knees on the mat. You take that same breath in, and you exhale, let all the air go, pull in. Like you're blowing up a balloon. Good, give me 2 more wherever you're at. Bring it all the way down. Send it back to child's pose for a moment. Reach the arms out. Let the belly go. We're going to lay on the right side. You'll need a lighter weight in your left hand. Triceps. Okay? Lay on your right side. Send the elbow up towards the ceiling. Bring the knuckles pretty close to your face. And then you lift up and up, down and down. Again, keeping the upper arm still. Try not to bring the arm all the way up to the top, because when you do, there's really no work going through the arm right here. So I want you to try to stay in the work. So you're keeping a slight bend in the arm the entire time. The triceps don't get to complete their action of extending the arm straight. So they're working the whole time. Isn't that just wonderful? Squeeze your weight. Nice neutral wrist. Don't collapse in the bottom arm. There's a big tendency to do that. Keep moving. Good. Keep moving. Keep your core nice and tight. Hip bones stacked. Find your pace. Keep your pace. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, you can. It's 4, 3, 2, hover midway on 1, lift up an inch, lower down, keep that wrist neutral, bring the knuckles closer to your face. I know it's creeping forward. Lift it up, lower down, don't hit your face. It's 2, it's 1, 8 pulses up 8, up 7, up 6, 4, 3, 2, extend the arm out on 1, palm faces the floor, you're lifting up an inch, lower down. Press up an inch, lower down. Good, keep moving. And lower. Lift and lower. Press it up. Press it up. Reaching that arm long. Good. 2, 1, 8 pulses up. Up 8, up 7, 6, 5. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Thumb to the floor, pinky to the ceiling. Press up an inch, lower down. Keep a neutral wrist. I'm watching my wrist. Don't let the wrist flex or extend. Press it up, lower it down. 4, 3, love to hate this one. 2, 1, 8 pulses up 8, shaking. 7, 6, yes, we can. 4, 3, 2, and guess what? You're done. Set the weight down. Take a seat. Bring your hands to your rib cage. Start to breathe. Big breath in. Long breath out. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders relax. Maybe opposite hand to rib cage. Do 2 more. Big breaths in. Long breaths out. Last one. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Good. Reach the arms straight out in front. Circle out through your wrists. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions for 4. Sit up nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms out to the side. Let's do that little nerve glide. You're going to bring the palms up and then bring the fingertips in and extend. Reach the fingertips towards the floor. Good. 2, 1. Bring the arms down. Circle out through the shoulders for 4, 3, 2. I'll find them for you. 1. Can you switch directions? Otherwise, stick with that first direction. It's 2. It's 1. Now, last move. Reset the neck. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze and hold. Relax down. Do that one more time. Lift up, squeeze. And relax. Excellent job. You did it. I will see you in the next video.